Hey, greetings everybody, it's GleeCon here again with another episode of Lore of Warcraft. We're now going to do the third human level. So it's also called Southshore. It's also describing the events in the Southshore region. So while the orcs, you can argue, have just managed to take a couple, move from an island and hit the mainland, or at least another small island, they're building up, but now within striking distance, they've started a shipping network. The humans are going to kind of sort of do the same. Let's kind of see how theirs go. Remember, I did a little better. I was a peasant. Okay. We now have elves and their destroyers. Okay. So very similar to the last game level. Got Jaina's daddy. Right. So same goal as the Horde. Right. See how that directly refers to what we just did? So we realized they too have a secret base. So we need a base as well, a naval base to build up. But ostensibly, this is really just a level to train on the use of naval facilities. All right, so we're full on farms. I can't build anything else. So right off the bat, I am going to just build one more farm. I do have 3 instead of 2. I do have my ship. We do have dudes. Same kind of deal. I'm not going to push this too far. That's a good place to build my shipping area. Okay, now I'm going to start him out on that while I build up another peasant. Get some lumber going. Because ultimately we just have to get going. And yeah, I do want to kill anybody that's on the island, although I could have used my 3 guys for this. I'm going to see if I can keep that good score going and lose as few soldiers as possible. That's my goal. Okay, good. So I didn't wind up. That's a good spot for a shipyard as well. Maybe I'll just hang my guy out in this bay in case I'll have a warning in case they come from the whatever that other side. Now, as far as the mainland goes, we could actually build right now. I'll just continue to build up my peasants. I'll send them out. If there's one guy somewhere, these 3 should be able to take it without a loss. Uh-oh. I got lucky. Look at that elf's hit points. So I did get very lucky. We had 2 people guarding our secondary gold mine, and they went for my elf first, and I just got lucky enough that he got confused. So I think I've just got 1. So I'll do a second gold. I'll do a second lumber. Actually, my second person will be a builder. Remember, don't need a barracks. We do need a lumber mill first. So I will build that, and I'll build it over here just in the event that I decide to start farming lumber from that side. And why not? Maybe I'll send my elf out as a hunter. Go get these critters. You can attack the ground in this one too. Look at him. I guess hypothetically I could be worried. Alright, so that job's done. Now we can build the shipyard. 800, 450. We're already set up for that. I'm going to build it right up there because why not? Let's continue hunting. I don't want to send that other ship out because I don't want to lose any troops if I can help it. That's obviously not going to be sustainable in the long run, but for now, why not? Yeah, let's do this. Let's see. If you click them enough, they will blow up. That's pretty funny. All right, so we can't build anything else. We do need more farms. We have enough ships to begin with. I guess I'll start one of those with my farm situation. This is going to be the last one. I'm going to need a couple more farms. We might as well get him going. We are now short lumber. So that's just because of me cranking farms as well in there. Once I have maybe... I'm a little bit... That gives me 4 more ships. So what does he need for that? 450. Yikes. I'm trying to think what I need. Because I really don't need more transports than him. Although that might slow me down. So a second one would be nice. I guess probably about 7 is fine. So now we just need to save up, and I want to build about 7 of these ships. I do have this guy as a backup if I want to have... Well, he's still got 61 life, so that's not that bad. Alright, so... I'll build the other 7 ships I have room for. This just means that I'm going to need another farm here. As soon as he's done chopping away at that one, I will pull him off for a second to build the farm. Well, I don't have enough for a farm. Alright, so we've now got 1 ship. I really don't want to explore too much. Yeah, I guess I'll send him around. Obviously, we would have to, on further levels, we're going to need to be careful. There we go. This will be my last facility. I can build some upgrades, I can build barracks, whatever, doesn't matter. Right now I want to save my resources, so we'll get him back to chopping wood too. We got plenty of gold. Alrighty, so we are now set. And all the things that we need, we can build. Oh, I've got room for 6, I guess 7 more, but including this guy. So actually, we're pretty good. Oh, I do kind of want to build 1 more transport. Sure. All right, and we'll get him, charging up the oil as well. And then, yeah, it's just a matter of now. This is a matter of killing time. So, how's everybody doing? And this is on fastest. So, for now, we're fine with that. Like I said, eventually, there's a pretty decent chance, like on Orcs and Humans, that we're going to need to tamp that down. Oh, that's where we have the bar. All right. So. See, I wonder, that's not fair. The peasants get a second one, but the peons don't. Racist against the horde. Come on. I guess they just couldn't think of a way to make a dumber sounding orc. But they do eventually. Maybe by Warcraft 3. I don't know. You, like me, will find out then. Alright, come on. Cranking out the old lumber. I've got plenty of gold. I guess I could pull off this. They're so fast. Yeah. There we go. We will pull him off the southern forest. Because we're fine on gold for now. Not that even this matters, but whatever. Which gold do we have? 3,200, so I guess you would need that second. All right, so we'll have one more ship after. So we actually will be okay. Because with... Yeah, we'll have 8. That's about all that we can get. All right. One more ship. And now we're just going to let our people do their thing. We do need a certain amount of... Actually, yeah, we'll let this... Pull this second boat. He needs to do... You can go on down that way. So we just have to do a few platforms as well. We need, just like the other level, we need 4 platforms. So now we're going to come scour the seas. I don't honestly think that's even one of the objectives. They have their tiny little 4 people. They have this idyllic little town. And... Nope. They have their idyllic little island town in the middle of the frozen sea. And can they live peacefully? No. Get those ships. So this seems a lot lighter defense than... Like, I felt like I was definitely fighting more ships. And once we take their shipyard, like, I don't think they have the ability to build more. There's another one. Okay. Then another one defending their oil refinery. Great. We haven't found their actual... There's their actual little, whatchamacallit. They call it an oil platform, but... So we need... Let's take this guy off. Bring him on down. So we're going to destroy their oil platform. There's... Look at them. Their navy came. And we know they have a second ship. Little jerks. Another thing I like, if you just noticed, our tanker, he just kept on tanking. He just kept on keeping on. He did not sit there and flee and freeze and stop all of his activities. Oh, they have a second paddock, I don't know what they're called. They call them oil platforms, but there isn't. Oh, okay. So we do need one more. Dang, I was gonna say we could grab this guy, and we still can actually. That's a good idea. All right, so that's it. We've swept the map. I don't know, but I feel like that was less of a defensive situation than the others. Just for fun, I'm gonna build a barracks because I think that's cute. I will upgrade our arrows because I think that's cute. The mine's gone, but we have another one, Buddy Boy. I do like that we can send them to mine that. Yep. It's a race to see what will get built first. Nailed it right before the victory, so we'll get credit for that on our score. I think that's going to help us out. So this is Human 3. We have now, on both the Orc and Human side, we've established naval bases, footholds in Southshore. So naval battles can commence. This is in the, whatever, the sea that's in by the Dandal Span. And the next one, we're going to have that Battle of the Hillsbrad Foothills, which we've talked about in Chronicles. And we're well past that in Chronicles. But I do think that that's a big enough battle that it's talked about in the novel as well. So the next thing that we'll do on our next episode is read the novelization of that battle first and then press forward. All right, let's see what our score is. I stayed peasant. I did not get a promotion. Wow. They let a peasant do a lot. Okay. All right, ladies and gentlemen, we got another episode in the Pipes 5x5. I thank you so much for listening, watching. I greatly appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next episode of Lore of Warcraft.